Peace. Peace, love, and light, family. Peace, love, and light. I hope everyone out there is trying to become the best version that they can be and vibrate to the highest frequency they can vibrate to on this physical plane. And with that said, we're going to talk about marijuana and spiritual awakening, okay? Our spiritual ascension. All right, now when it comes to marijuana, right? Marijuana actually is a real spiritual plant. Within certain plant kingdoms, you have female plants and male plants, just like this physical realm within males and females. Okay, marijuana is one of the plants that there's two sexes. Okay, there are female plants that produce the gas, the good bud that everybody wants, and then there's male plants that produces seeds to keep the generation going. You feel me, family? This is deep. We got to get in tune with this plant. This plant is a sacred plant on this physical plane. Okay, and why marijuana, right? And so demonized in certain places because our ancestors were partaking in certain things. Our ancestors were partaking in certain drugs that they say to heighten their spirituality. Okay, like marijuana, like magic mushrooms. Okay, magic mushrooms has the chemical called cybacillin in it, and cybacillin is just literally connected to the spiritual realm. Your veil is lifted when you take magic mushrooms. You are able to see into the spiritual realm. I have took some of these things myself, so I ain't gonna get on here and say that, just say some shit that I'm just hearing from somebody else. No, I've took magic mushrooms a couple times. Okay, I've took shrooms a couple times, and it has definitely helped with getting certain questions answered that I needed, that no man could answer. You feel me, family? These are what these plants are here for. These plants are here for you to communicate with them and get certain motherfucking questions answered. All right, family, this is deep. This is why they demonize these things. Okay, I'm not really a big advocate of LSD because this is something that is a chemical. This is something that man has made. All right, but I'm a high believer in sassafras. Sassafras is actually the original form of Molly. Okay, and then you have magic mushrooms. You have ayahuasca. You have peyote. Okay, now and then you have marijuana. Now these herbs and these they call them drugs. I don't like to call them drugs. I like to call them medicine. These medicines are here to help with spiritual enlightenment, family. Like I said, this is why when you smoke weed, right, you get creative. This is why a lot of our brothers who are rappers, including me, when I go into the studio and shit, I smoke a little weed, I'm able to tap into that flow state a little more. I'm able to tap into my melanin a little more due to the marijuana that I'm smoking. Okay? The thing about us, though, is we kind of abuse marijuana because we weren't shown by the elders how to use it. So, yeah, there is a little, it's a little possession energy going on with the marijuana plant. But you got to think about it. The marijuana plant that we are smoking is a feminine energy. So you're constantly smoking that feminine energy, and that feminine is always going to want to connect with you. You heard? So you smoking that divine feminine, and of course she's going to give you more feelings of wanting to smoke again. This is deep, though. This is a whole nother video. We ain't even going to talk about addictions and shit. But anyway, like I said, marijuana taps you into the creativity, man. Some people can't really multitask when it comes to marijuana, though. Like, some people just get, they're consumed in one thing that they're doing. I'm somebody who, I can multitask. I could go to work high. I could go to school and do my work and shit. You feel me? Like, I can function in society high. Some people can't. But like I said, man, you can use the marijuana plant with creativity, man. Some of the best painters in the world were high off weed when they created those motherfucking paintings. All right, some of the best music that we hear on this physical realm has came from people when they were high off marijuana. So you got to think about it. There's something going on with this plant. All right, we got to tap into this energy and realize that certain things that the government demonizes is actually not too bad for us. All right, now I'm not getting on here telling anybody to smoke weed. If you grown and shit and you ain't never smoked weed, don't smoke weed. All right, obviously that energy didn't connect with you. Okay, but if you are someone who is smoking weed, when you smoke, just make it more spiritual. Pray to the ancestors before you smoke and after you smoke. Ask the marijuana energy and the ancestors to give you information as you smoking. You feel me? These are what the elders are supposed to be teaching us as when we partake in certain drugs, but we didn't have elders putting us on certain things. All right, and not to mention how Native Americans used to have like not really parties but gatherings, right? And they would harvest all their marijuana, a couple times a year, and they would burn it all at once, and they would sit in a motherfucking circle and trance out on them drums, that 808 drums, boop boop, tap into that spiritual realm, man. You know, this is what marijuana is about, man. This is why right now they're trying to legalize it everywhere, because we are in the age of information. We are in the digital age. So a lot of this information that has been dormant on this earth plane is starting to get unlocked due to certain people that are walking around. You feel me? Due to certain people that are tapping into that spirit, into that energy. You feel me? Information is coming now, baby. So it's like, get in tune, man. You feel me? Get in tune, man. This summer, I highly suggest you, man, if you ain't never took no magic mushrooms or nothing, go find somebody who got some good mushrooms. Take about a motherfucking gram or two and go sit your ass out in the woods, especially if you are starting to wake up spiritually. Because I noticed when I started waking up, there was a lot of things that man couldn't answer. You feel me? And these plants will give you your motherfucking answer. You feel me, family? So, you know, a quick little video, man. I love y'all. Peace, love, and light.